In this tutorial, we'll be going over how you can use Procreate for the iPad to create this gold texture effect where you're painting with gold foil. So I'm going to come back over here to my gallery and I'm going to open a new document to apply this in. I'll just base this off of my screen size. And the first thing we want to do is copy and paste a gold foil texture that I'll have linked in the description of the video. So check out that link, go to the page here, hold a tap over the image and go to copy image. And now I'll come back into Procreate and paste this image. So I'm going to go to my actions menu up here and I will go to paste. We want to allow paste. And now we have the texture applied in there. So let me make this the size of my canvas now. So I'm going to take this handle over here and just scale that up. And then I'll do the same thing over here. I'll scale this up as well. And then I want to place this towards the center of the page like that. Okay, so now that we have our gold texture in place, we're going to make this texture pop a little more because as of right now, it looks good as it is, but we can make this look more gold-like. So to do that, let's come over here to the adjustments menu. Let's go to color balance. And from this menu over here, we want to choose midtones. So choose midtones there and then take the yellow slider and bring that to the left just a little bit, just to add some yellow into that gold. We want this to look more like gold. And that right there looks a lot better. Now we're going to apply another adjustment. So let me come back into the adjustments menu and now I'm going to use sharpen. And I'm just going to slide to the right just to add some sharpness to the texture there. Maybe not a lot, just a tiny bit. About 50% works well. And then we can deselect that. So now we have our gold texture set in place. So let's come over here to our layers menu. Let's add a new layer by tapping this plus icon. Let's hold a tap over this layer and then move this beneath layer 1. And then I'm going to tap on layer 1 and then tap on it again. And I'm going to select clipping mask right here. So tap on clipping mask. And now what we want to do is we want to take this layer and then just hold a tap over it so it selects it. And then place it, let me try that with my finger instead. Hold a tap over and then place it on top of layer 1 so that it becomes a group. And now what you could do is you could turn off the visibility of the background layer. And all you have to do now is grab a black brush. So choose black as your color here. And you could start painting. And now you are painting with the gold texture just like that. And you can see you could paint with strokes. You can draw little letters, whatever you want to do. Now, one thing I'd like to point out, let me undo what I did right here. One thing I'd like to point out is that you can change the position of the texture image even after you're done applying it. So let me draw a little bit of a brush stroke right there. And let's say, as of right now, the gold texture is encompassing the entire canvas here. If I just want the gold texture applied to this area, I can go back over here to my layers menu and I could select layer 1 and then grab my selection tool and I could just scale down this texture and then just place it where it needs to be, so that it doesn't take up the whole canvas. We have more of that texture into the brush stroke area, and then we can let go of that. And if you want to finalize the effect once you're finished, just collapse the group where it says new group up here, tap on this icon, and then tap on new group again and go to flatten, and now you have a finalized rasterized gold texture effect that you created. So that's how you can go about creating a gold foil texture effect using Procreate for the iPad.